Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is the 22nd of April 2025 and the top news for crypto is as follows. Today we will start with the SEC. We will go to Mr. Paul Atkins, who was officially sworn in as the 34th president of the SEC. Let's say that he is the man has spoken at a Cardano conference. He was also one of Trump's choices. So now he is the new president of the SEC, and as soon as he was sworn in, he managed to raise a currency, along with the introduction of this currency on Coinbase. Let's say that we are talking about RSR, which is a governance token for the Reserve Protocol stablecoin. This was issued by a company that the current president of the SEC had previously advised. Let's say that Mr. Atkins was an advisor to the company in 2019 when it was released, but now he is no longer an advisor, as he is now the president of the SEC. However, this did not prevent the currency from gaining 13% in the 24-hour chart. This happened because it was listed on Coinbase and because the current president of the SEC had once advised the company. And as we are talking about the SEC, we must say that it has a lot of work to do. There are 72 ETFs that are all related to crypto, and the SEC must tell us whether they are approved or not. From the heavy workload the SEC has, we now go to companies that seem to embrace Solana. We will go to the company Upexi, which plans to create a reserve fund for Solana using capital of $90 million, which it has already accumulated. This company builds consumer products. The three brands you see in front of you are three of its biggest, as far as I understand. Let's say that since the company announced that it wants to create this fund in Solana, its share price has risen by 335%, so it has certainly done well, just from the announcement that it wants to make a reserve in Solana. And since we're on the topic of Solana, we go to Astra Fintech, which has raised $100 million to expand Solana in Asia. This company, it is a global payment provider on blockchain. This $100 million fund has begun to support the development of Solana throughout Asia. The capital base will be located in South Korea, an area on the planet that, as we've mentioned in previous episodes of Crypto News, has 30% or more of its population invested in crypto. And as we know from previous episodes, the continent of Asia constantly embraces crypto. Now, most of the new programmers come from this particular continent, so these are certainly very good news for Solana. And the last update for Solana comes from Coinbase. For those who don't know, Coinbase has a tool that allows you to recover your assets if they are in a Coinbase address. This tool was originally built for Ethereum and its ecosystem, and now it also supports Solana. And if you follow this video, knowing that you have Solana on a Coinbase address, you can recover them. So based on all this news, Solana is very close to catching $140 again. And from Solana, we will go a little to Bitcoin, where typical companies buy Bitcoin. MetaPlanet bought $28 million in Bitcoin and now holds a total of 4,855 Bitcoin. Meanwhile, Michael Saylor continues to buy as if there is no tomorrow. He made a purchase of $556 million. He bought 6,500 Bitcoin and now holds 538,000 Bitcoin worth $47.2 billion. And for the last news of the day, we will go to Mandra, which according to its CEO has already started the burning of 150 million Mandra coins. However, as far as the price is concerned, it has not been affected at all for the time being. It's time for us to go to our favorite crypto market, with Bitcoin standing at $88,000, which was a number we've been waiting to see for a long time, to be honest. And we are waiting to see the next moves of Bitcoin, because to reach the top, it still has a long way to go and many resistances. That wraps up the top news for crypto today. Is the 22nd of April 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.